Good afternoon. It's a beautiful day outside today, and I figured I'd record this video outside and share with you. So, here it goes. The title of this video is called The Worst Enemy You Will Ever Face Is You. So, here it goes. People have been blaming people since day one. Shortly after Eve ate of the forbidden fruit, Adam blamed his wife when they were being questioned by the Most High for what they have done. We can blame whoever we want, but at the end of the day, we still face the man in the mirror if you're a man, or a woman if you're a woman. We were given specific instructions from the Most High on what to do and how to live. Adam and Eve were in paradise and had access to all the trees in the garden, but were forbidden to partake of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. They were tricked by the serpent who tempted them with forbidden knowledge. We too are tricked when we give in to our evil desires and tendencies. The old serpent still lures us today to walk away from the path the Most High has set before us. I know, O Yahuwah, that the way of man is not in himself, that it is not his own. No one who walks directs his own steps. And that's in Jeremiah 10:23. For I know, O Yahuwah, the way of man is not in himself. Or, for I know the plans I have for you, declares Yahuwah. Plans to prosper you and not harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. And that's in Jeremiah 29:11. For as he thinks within himself, so is he. Eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart is not with you. Proverbs 23:7. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Jeremiah 17:9. Your word have I hid in my heart, that I might not sin against you. Psalms 119:11. He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bring forth its fruit in its season, whose leaf shall not wither, and whatever he does shall prosper. Psalm 1:3. And if it seems evil to you to serve Yahuwah, choose for yourselves this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the river, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve Yahuwah. Joshua 24:15. Just like how the Most High brought the children of Israel out of Egypt, he too is going to bring us out of Egypt. In the wilderness, he worked with them and taught them his ways to get Egypt out of them. We too are the same way. He works with us and guides us to align our thinking and desires with his ways. A lot of us still have that Egyptian mindset, the way of the world mentality in us. It is a process to make those changes, and most of the time it doesn't happen overnight. A teacher once told me in grade school that pain is your best friend. That seemed odd, but he went on to explain that pain lets us know that we're too close to danger. It's a warning signal that something needs to change before the injury gets worse or you end up dying. We don't have all the answers to this life, so that should tell us that we need to read the signs we're given and to seek counsel from the Most High. He gives us instructions in his word on how to live and what to do. He has a much better plan for our lives than we do. He still gave us free will as well. The tempter, he still prowls and tries to get us off the path. He appeals to the dark side of each of us and tries to bring the bad guy out of us every chance he gets. While we are still in Egypt, we have to pay taxes, jump through hoops left and right, and pay way more for things than necessary. We still have a choice. Just because you're in Egypt or Amerigypt doesn't mean you have to go along with their ways and agendas. Just because you have that worldly mindset that was beat into you from an early age doesn't mean you can't help yourself. Just start by reading the Holy Scriptures and pray. Ask the Most High, what does this mean for you? His Spirit will guide you. It's a process. This life is a test and a fight. Truly, the worst enemy is yourself. Don't give up if you struggle and fail. Get back up and try again. He has a better place for us and a better life. I'm going to end this video with some more spiritual insight. In those days, there was no king in Israel. Everyone did that which was right in his own eyes. Judges 21:25. There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death. Proverbs 14:12. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it more abundantly. But seek first the kingdom of Yahuwah and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. And that's found out in Matthew 6:33. It all starts with us. The battle is in our mind and in our hearts. Who are you going to serve? Who are you going to serve?